Tools and blueprints. Every great plan remains a plan if you don't prepare for the action steps that come with it. This is where your tools and blueprints come in to save the day. A most common question I receive from people I coach is, "Can I really do this?" This question is extremely important because if a person doesn't feel that she can do it, then the battle is already half lost. Why? Because in the grand scheme of things, it is a person's mental readiness that matters the most. Let me explain by creating a tangential connection with self-hypnosis. I have been practicing hypnotherapy since the 1980s, and in the many decades of my career, I have helped individuals and families attain very specific goals through the discipline and science of hypnosis. People ask me, too, why does hypnosis work? And my answer would always be, hypnosis works because once the mind sets itself to achieve something, that commitment, that powerful hyper-focus on a desirable goal, transforms the battle into a half-won. It's all in the mind. All of the resources that you could possibly need or want as a person who wants to accomplish anything in this world is already there inside of you. Let there be no confusion. By resources, I refer specifically to things like the objective capability to learn new knowledge and skills. The natural ability to adapt to different situations, not just easy situations but most especially difficult situations. The ability to socialize and create new networks of connection that would be helpful for different types of endeavors. The ability to manage stress and stressors. The ability to creatively think of new solutions to challenges old and new. We're barely scratching the tip of the iceberg with my list. The human mind is an amazing treasure trove of innate resources that is nearly limitless in its potential. All you really have to do is to believe in your capabilities and everything will flow naturally afterward. And before you begin, every journey should begin with unshakable convictions and beliefs that will set the tone for everything else that would follow. I'd like to share 3 things that have made my coaching journey more fruitful. First, you are the only one of your kind in this world. There is no need to compare yourself with others. There is no need to contrast your skills and capabilities with your neighbor. Everything that you are now and everything that you have are results of a special mix of circumstances that make you the only one of your kind. With this in mind, it is essential for you to acknowledge, appreciate and accept who you are and what you are as a person. If you feel that somehow you are limited right now, that is likely a result only of the fact that you haven't tapped some of your skills yet. Insufficiency in knowledge or skills can easily be remedied by study and practice. There is also no need for you to feel bad that other people are more able than you at the moment when it comes to specific endeavors. Why? Because the moment you set your mind to accomplishing new things, you're going to achieve them once you put in the necessary work. It's as simple as that. So instead of worrying that you can't do things, think of how you can start on your goals, instead. Second, you are a powerful individual not just because you can think creatively but because you have an innate type of resourcefulness that permeates your being. You are an adaptive creature, capable of analyzing and learning on the go. New situations don't frighten you, because they offer unique challenges that allow you to learn new things and consequently, grow as a person. Your resourcefulness is not something that people can take away from you just because they think that you can't do it. That's not how these things work. Again, the moment you begin to set your mind to certain endeavors, the rest will flow easily. Oftentimes, we are held back not by our actual limitations but by our irrational beliefs and fears that revolve around the idea that we can't do things. If you feel afraid and inadequate, always remember that you're going to feel even more inadequate if you don't take action now. Inadequacy is another irrational type of thought, like fear. There is no objective measure of human inadequacy because we are all creates in evolution and growth. So never stop believing and doing the things that you want, allow yourself to be, and you will conquer the world. Third, the path to the full accomplishment of your goals is not linear or unitary. There is no external master who draws your path for you and fixes you there permanently. More than anything, you must realize that you have free will and you can exercise your essential free will any time you wish. Human free will translates to the ability to make different kinds of choices, not just the choices or options that have been pre-made for us by other people. While it's perfectly normal to seek out the counsel of others when it comes to things that we are not familiar with, it's even more important for people to become masters of their own destinies by creating these options themselves. There is no rule that says that a person cannot forge her own path, even if her path is indeed new and she is still amassing new knowledge and skills to accomplish her goals. Now, if a person has freedom to make different kinds of choices, then she also has the supreme freedom not to pursue certain things if she deems such choices unpalatable or unhelpful, regardless of who made those options available to her in the first place.